Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian football...
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Eto'o certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Otto picks it up from the goal kick.
And it's Kaka.
Well, that has not gone well.
Tries to play it through.
Hullet.
So what can they make of this? And he's being shifted off it.
Maldini getting this one clear.
Pinches it off him. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
And this is Eto'o.
Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. And that is out of play. Ricci. Can he get it through?
And this is Eto'o.
Big chance! Shoots!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Vieira.
Now it's Vieri.
It's a good foot in there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Maldini
wins the duel this time. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Look at this. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And that has been clubbed away.
And he's in on goal.
He's got away.
Vieri!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
And that's been won straight back.
Barella. This looks promising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
That has ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hakimi. And it's Camavinga. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's on it, can he get away? Just eases him off the ball. Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi. Now Ricci. Van der Ven. It's played through for him. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's bustling. Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Maldini with the slide tackle there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. That's going in strongly.
That's been intercepted.
Now it's Eto'o.
Nicely intercepted.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
And this is Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. He's in a great position here. And here's Eto'o. Kaká.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Looking for a runner.
Good ball over the top.
He's going for goal! Oh, yes! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
En el minuto 45, el dorsal 20.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. This time, surely! Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
The second half then, just getting going. Now it's Eto'o, and he has been fouled there.
Camavinga, Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. He shifted it to the flank.
Hazard takes a look up.
Odo. Barcelona finding their passes. Camavinga, played out to the left flank, and this is Hazard. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
pass somewhat off target. It'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Vieri! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. And this is Vieri. Vieri! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. Neatly clipped into space. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That could spell decent chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Vieri. Now their chance for a shot! Oh, it's in!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And now he has 2.
Marcó en el minuto 72 el dorsal 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ricci has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Here's Eto'o. Vieri picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Casillas. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zanetti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes a shot. That's going right the way across. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And he's let fly. Just a whisker away.
It's their second corner of the game. Cannavaro gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Eto'o. He is through here. That has been cut short. Hakimi. Good effort from distance. That is decidedly lacking. That's a smartly directed ball. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
He's found a way through. And that's a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball.
It's Basho! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to get rid. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free. Played in by... Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Has a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved clears. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Just the goal. Pele! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well measured. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is a routine catch.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. He is through here. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Camavinga, Barella, looking for options for movement.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Maicon, Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Camavinga. Camavinga, who's on a run down the left wing. He's got away. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two. Camavinga. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Nedved. Roberto Baggio. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iniesta.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Cruyff. And Van Nistelrooy! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This is their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Pele. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi gets into a good position. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's a sharp little ball here. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Serginho.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He has found the way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. He's picked his way through. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maicon. He's got away. And this is Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Oh, he really got hold of that.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
Barella. Now Van de Ven. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a prompt. And there's the shot! And he's hit it too high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That was lovely, that.
Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Shot could be on. Shot a goal! Iniesta. And it's Nedved. Pele. Good take. Decent chance! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Iniesta goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's being urged to shoot, and he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Saliba getting this one clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gendouzi. Defending was strong and firm. Ledjed looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Barella. And he's managed to get free. Can he get away here? He's tried one! Oh, denied at the last. Corner number 3 coming up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, really good feet.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi gets flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Khan gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, given offside once more.
Gattuso. That has not gone well. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Quality ball. And it's been played through.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take.
Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Camavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pullet having a look.
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Barella. Looking for options for movement. They're back on the ball again. Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in a good position here. It's Ibrahimovic!
Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Fenerbahce have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's gone searching crossfield. The ball has bounced loose now. Out for a throw.
Porto truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, that's been intercepted. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Messi. Real chance here. Zanetti. Over to the other side.
Fenerbahce have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bellingham has a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Gattuso gathers from the goal kick. And he's on his way!
He's had a shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
Ibrahimovic!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Barella. Throwing. That has ended up in no man's land. Barella. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Porto really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
He's going for goal!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bellingham!
And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Deftly out wide.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nicely weighted ball.
And Messi!
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Fenerbahce upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intel.
Barella!
And the ball's come loose here.
And another try! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And the shot!
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that was probably asking just too much. Corner number 2 then. That's not going far. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serginho. He was under real pressure there. Van Nistelrooy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Bellingham is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Nistelrooy. Aims beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Fenerbahce have reclaimed it. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Well, there's the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
get that clear. Out again for a throw-in. Takes aim and he rises!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So their fourth corner of the game. Pullet plays it short. He's got and the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Offside again.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Pullet. Coming on the field, number 22, Fire.
Squeeze it through.
Number 13, Nedved.
It's Nedved! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
6 added minutes has been
Looking for the run. And the through ball. This is Dembele. He's one chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Porto give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square with almost shot at goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Antonio. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Not the most accurate pass. Suarez. He is through here. Good ball, good take. Forward it goes. Looking for the run. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. Still goalless. Distributed tidily. Cedric Suarez has it in a wide... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That is good alertness. Now it's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And that has been clubbed away. That was superb goalkeeping.
Guendouzi is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Serginho. Wriggles his way through. And that should get the job done. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Antonio. 30 minutes gone. Oh, cracking ball. So, what can they make of this? Cedric Suarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in.
Can he finish? Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our break.
Shevchenko!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Luis Gustavo. It's a really well-measured ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Zaire Emery. And Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread it left. Gets into some space. Marcos Antonio. Knocks it into space. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Marcos Antonio. And he plays one through. So much time and space here. Zanetti. Serginho. Be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible. But
oh, shooting chance!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cedric Suarez. Can he get it through? Cedric Suarez is in a really good position out wide. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Serginho. Hazard gets into a good position. Nice control.
Takes a shot!
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Luis Gustavo. And he's intervened well there. Kajeri looking to add to his goal, and the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here, and instinctive. Up he goes! Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko. That pass isn't the best. And here's Hazard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Pinches it off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. Zaire Emery. And here's Shevchenko. And the ball's gone astray. There will be a throw-in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Luis Gustavo. It's a good ball out wide. And here's Hazard. Antonio. That's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Back into the middle. And Van Nistelrooy! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
It's a promising position. And he shoots!
Sao Paulo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is good. He's had a shot! Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. And the finish! And again! They've scored! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Rafinha at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's been given away. He's decent chance! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now, can they get him away? Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to belt it away. Rafinha puts a cross in. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Rafinha. Van Nistelrooy. He can run on to Bellingham! Well, that is rather wayward. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Played out towards the right wing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Great ball, and he's... And Van Nistelrooy! Now that is commitment to the cause. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area. When
Has a shot! He's looking wide.
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives.
Girassi! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Anton spots it and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. That's been slipped through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. And it's Guendouzi. Ryerson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Shevchenko! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's got away, and the shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Girassi, it's Sabitzer. And he was quick to react. Brandt. Now it's Girassi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's Asa! denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Guendouzi. Schüller. Ryerson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zaire Emery. Now it's Guirassy. Sabitzer. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Brandt. There's a searching pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely spread. Can he latch on to this? Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's on it. And the finish! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Sabitzer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, played right into his path. He's free, he has got chance for a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nemecha. Brandt. And he's picked out the run. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Schüller. Looking for options for movement. Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hazard. Shevchenko! Sabitzer. Now it's Brandt. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's got the beating of his man. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Schlotterbeck. He shifted it to the flank. Showing great feet there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Punched away. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a great pick out. Brilliantly cut out. That's gone for a throw-in. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Chance here to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And here's Shevchenko. Hazard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Anton. Nemecha. And he's found a way past. He's on it, can he get away? He's had it taken off him. And that's going up front in a hurry. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Girassi, Nemecha. And the pass is intercepted. Guendouzi. Cristiano Ronaldo, given the lift of his goal. Brandt. Nemecha. Now it's Girassi. It's come to nothing. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now, can they get it back? Goes for a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nemecha. Now Schüller. Ryerson. In with the challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rafinha coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko, he's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Rafinha, chooses to go back, he's going for goal! And that would have won it.
Bellingham really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So there's going to be another change here. Van Nistelrooy to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team.
And a chance! He scored! And this is getting better and better. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Brandt. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Brandt. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zaire Emery promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So now the difference is 3. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Great chance! No mistake! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's played through for him. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Van Nistelrooy, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter.
Shevchenko! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Distributed tidily. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Güler. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko!
Yamal. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Looks a good ball through.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kubasi. Martin. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres receives it. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
That is some save from Khan.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thinks one through. Not the most convincing of passes. No, no way through. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Right, Shevchenko.
He's had a shot! Off the post!
And he's there to get it away. And again the keeper stands strong. Ronaldo with the short one.
And the finish!
A real chance and a real let-off. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front...
Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Decent chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Koundé. And Jamal.
That was lovely, that.
He's going all the way! Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jamal, who's set up one goal so far. We expected better, and so did he. And this is Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. Balde picks it up out wide. Goulet. Now it's Shevchenko. He could be in here. Great chance! Rafinha. De Jong.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ball's gone out of play. Rafinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. And he's being shifted off it. Great vision. Rashford. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona kick off the second half. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Koundé and Rafinha pinches it off him. Strong running down that left flank. De Jong. Plays the return pass. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just the keeper to beat! Danger averted for now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Shevchenko. He is through. And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Zanetti.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
He's coming under serious
spettatori.
pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Good ball, good take. Looking here to chip it through. And they're quick to get it. Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Koundé.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
De Jong. The referee's awarded a free kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's decided to go for it.
Yes, it's there!
And that was his 20th goal for this team. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, they could break here. Now, this could be a chance. Rafinha, nicely weighted ball. Balde gets across and deals with it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27 viene sostituito con il numero 18.
And it's Balde. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Oh, cracking ball. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! And the comeback is complete! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Numero 5.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result,